Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through my coding and automation environment that I run within Windows 11 WSL, and we're going to install a few applications on the Linux instance that we're going to create with that. We're going to install Python, we're going to install sshpass, and we're going to install Claude Code, which is going to be our AI tool for our automations. So to get started, I already have WSL installed. If you want to install it, you're going to type in WSL install, and it'll probably ask you for a reboot when you run this. In our case, I'm going to pull up the existing instance that I have installed to show you that. Here you can see I have an Ubuntu instance that's in a stop state. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new instance of Ubuntu version 22. So let's pull up the options that we have for this. These are going to be available online. And here you can see Ubuntu version 2204. So the command to install this is WSL-install and then the instance name here. And we'll let that install. Once it's finished, we'll come back. All right, so it's asking us for the username. So I'm just Manor Fred here. My password. All right, and we're up and running. I'm going to go ahead and exit it so we can go back and see the list of instances that we have. And now you can see I have the 22.04 running, and I also have the 24, which is in the stopped. All right, so we have our list of instances here. You can see that version 22 is stopped, so we're going to go ahead and start that up again. And we do that with the command WSL-D and then the instance name. All right, and we are in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install Python. And we're going to do that by running apt install -y, and then we're going to do Python 3. And now we're going to enter our password here. All right. I think we're good, though. We have Python installed. The other thing I wanted to do is just make the Python. Instead of having to type Python 3, we can do Python. So let me run that here real quick. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yep. So now we're able to get into our Python prompt. So that's good. All right. And the next thing we're going to install is going to be sshpass. So to do that is sudo apt install and sshpass. I'll tell you what, we're going to run an update here. All right, we'll come back when this is done. All right, good deal. So now we got it. And so the next step is we want to get Claude Code installed. In order to do that, I actually have to install npm. So let me go ahead and do that now. All right, we'll let that run, and when it's finished, we'll be back. All right, now that we have npm installed, we're going to go ahead and use that to install Claude Code. And do a npm install g@/Claude -code. All right, now that I've walked you through the process of the installs, I'm going to jump back over to my version 24. Let me log into that. All right, now that we're logged into my Ubuntu version 24, we're going to go ahead and run the Claude command. And we will hit OK. And here we are. So now we can interface with Claude at a CLI. And we're ready to create whatever automations that we're looking to create. I hope that was helpful.